Hey, what's going on? Eddie Gray here. We're looking at Extractor by Yum Audio. Brand new plugin just dropped, and I am very lucky to be able to get my hands on this and just show you some of the ins and outs. Let me show you something that we're working with, but before we do, of course, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you show Yum Audio some love. Here's a quick demo of what we got. So chill vibes. I'm up late, working in the DAW, just loving life, loving music, and I got my hands on this incredible plugin. So I want to show you what it does. Right now I've got it on the kit. Originally without it, it sounds like this. And with yummy goodness, it sounds like this. So Extractor proves to be a tool that allows you to thin out your loops. You can also use it as a kind of gate to isolate like certain kicks or snares. Let me show you how to kind of uncover the nuts and bolts. You have the Extractor knob, which basically does all the heavy lifting. Without it, you're basically just kind of listening to the standard file. And then as you increase the Extractor knob, you start to hear the overall effect. So that's a big difference. Here's before, there's a bypass knob here to the left. You get a lot more style. I mean, this can be the kind of thing where, you know, the first region is played out all the way, everything is just kind of sustained out, and then the next chorus hook, next time around, all of a sudden you have this gate on it, or you're using Extractor. So what's happening underneath the hood? Well, there's two detection modes. One of them's called transient, and the other one's called beats. Transient has two modes, A and B. A is really good for complex signals such as drum processing, and B is probably better for other things like synthesizers, guitars, things of that nature. So we're going to stick to A for right now. And one thing that I thought would be really interesting to show you is the relationship between the detection and the single band and multi-band knob here. So we can also use this to try and figure out what we're going to isolate. So let me just play this and show you what this looks and feels like. It's almost like you're favoring one side or the other. Single band is going to be a bit more generic. Multi-band is going to give you a bit more detail. So remember, if I soft bypass here within the plugin, you get massive difference. Here is now after we have squeezed all the juice out of it. I mean, that's awesome. I love that sound. That's really creative, really interesting. Of course, you have an output gain just in case, you know, you lose some body, some weight. You can kind of make up for it at the end there. The option, click that. That's the first mode, really interesting. The next one is called beats, and this is in sync with the BPM of your project. In this case, I'm using Logic Pro, and I'll set this to a value of quarter notes. Let me play this along with the track. And so this plugin obviously is meant for automation. That's really what this is about. It's about taking loops, samples, really what this generation works with, and really starting to kind of change up the game, manipulate audio in a new and profound way. So of course you could change the rate to 8th notes, 16th notes. Let's see what that sounds like. Try 16th. of quarter note. So on and so forth. So on drums, I'm loving it. I think it sounds quite insane. And so definitely be using this in my productions. I want to put this on something that probably not expecting it, but on a bass. Curious what it sounds like on top of an 808. So I'm in transient mode in the type A. Maybe we can switch this up to type B. Let's see what this sounds like. So that's interesting. Now I get kind of a different response. I'm changing the envelope as a whole. So before it sounds like this. Okay, and then we're going to change it up. Let's try type A, see if it sounds any different. Maybe because this is like a kick, I'm getting better reaction time from the plugin. So I'm going to keep this, see what this sounds like in real time. So that's it, folks. That is Extractor by Yum Audio. I want you to check them out. I want you to support them. We need more companies like this that are doing new things, that are providing great products at a fraction of the cost. Yum Audio is notorious for making these tools to make it easy for people like you and me to just get right into it, just get our hands in the mix. So yeah, make sure you support them. If you like the content, go ahead and go ahead and subscribe. We're giving away a free plugin. If you do want that free plugin, Telefy by Black Salt Audio, go ahead and drop a comment and just use the phrase 4K. And I'm going to pick somebody at random. Whoever gets it, congratulations. Free plugin by Baby Audio, Telefy. We'll see you later. Take care.